world is cold. So cold. The world is cold. So cold. Hey. This world is cold. So cold, they have no respect for the old. People don't say please or thank you because they feel they don't have to respect you. People get a title when they change. They go from being cool to treating you like a fool because they got a little title that make them think they are the boss of you. The world is cold. So cold. The world is cold. So cold. Billionaires don't think they have enough, so they cut, so they don't lose a buck. Yet they don't care about the people they put on the streets with no heat and no food to eat and have the nerve to say, thank God that isn't me. But who is their God as they usher in a new technology to compete with the humans in this society? The world is cold. So cold. So cold. The world is cold. So cold. People turn to their vices like drugs, alcohol and sex because life is getting so complex. They sit up wondering what is next. Will their life become a wreck? There is no more reward for being a loyal employee, as those at the top think you are a dummy for being loyal to a game that rewards disloyalty. Kids question the reason for a college degree when they see AI is taking all the jobs they want to be. They wonder what they will become, or is their future done? The world is cold. So cold. The world is cold. So cold. The world is cold. So cold. Yeah. The world is cold. So cold.
Okay, what's going on, y'all? Thank y'all for being here. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all chose to be here, so I'm truly grateful and thankful. Please thumbs up the live because it'll be tremendously appreciated if you so choose to. Thank you so much. All right, let's greet those who are here because, like I said, you could be anywhere, but you chose to be here. So let's say hello to everyone that's here. What's up, Egyptian Goddess? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. What's up, Smooth Carter? Appreciate you being smooth and coming over here. What's up, Detach Myself? Thank you for being a moderator and member. I appreciate your loyal support. What's up, Rennie T? How you doing? Thank you for being a member. Appreciate you as well. Let me see who else is here. Fun Girl. What's going on, Fun Girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Agent 007. What's going on, Agent? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Nice jazz, he says, Egyptian Goddess. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to keep it well-rounded. What's up, Phenomenal Scorpio? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's up, Samba? What's going on, Samba? How you doing? Thank you for being Samba. I'm just joking. Thank you for being here. What's up, Philly T? Moderator and member. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your support, Philly T. Now, I was going to be real messy. What's up, Rhonda? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Now, those in my platinum chat saw what I put in the chat. Now, Philly T and Detached. Y'all know I could have put out still because I put it out before Tasha K put it out, okay? Now, Tasha K, I shared it with my people, then Tasha K ran with it. Now, I could have been real messy regarding Jay Wilson, Ghetto, and that other man with them glitter boots about where they were at. Now, I told my people, I said, that's what Jay Wilson was. So apparently there's this video going around with these men in a basement party. Now, all these men you would have thought looked like, somebody grandpa, somebody daddy, somebody who work in the construction yard, all that, and they got a boy or whatever. Not let me say not say boy. Excuse me. They have a young man twerking and nothing but his drawers and some white shoes. I was like, that's what that's what Jay Wilson was. And it was just so nonchalant. I'm like, oh my God. Now apparently looking at the comments, they said that the young man that was dancing and twerking is mad that the video got out. Now, if you see this video, the man holding the camera, because he kind of like doing a selfie and he panning, it looked like ghetto. Not saying it's you ghetto, not saying, but it do look like you ghetto. I'm just saying, like, I'm like, yeah, it was very interesting, very, very interesting. Because I was like, anyway. So let's get into regarding the real world news. Listen, so guess what Trump did? Trump sat up there and said, you know what? We gonna put a blockade. Remember I told you I said I want to find out what this whole term. I know what a blockade means, but I'm like, what he mean by blockade? Because his whole thing was to open the Strait of Hormuz. So he set up to say he gonna put a blockade so that nobody could get through the Strait of Hormuz except for who he say who he saying could get on it through. Who? Hold on. Pretty much, I think he said nobody can get through the Strait of Hormuz, and if you especially, he said if you paid Iran because they said only 4 ships were able to go through when they had the Strait of Hormuz because they paid Iran. They paid Iran. I know one of them was France. Then they said China. So they pretty much said, okay, are you telling China that none of their ships can go through the Strait of Hormuz? So yeah, so what is he doing? Is he because pretty much like what they gonna do? You roll up and they gonna blow you up, and then he said if any Iranian ships come close to our U.S. ships that's doing the blockade, they gonna blow them. I'm like, man, I'm like, what in the world is how you gonna tell them to open the strait and then you gonna sit there and close the strait with a blockade? Now they said they were clearing the strait of mines that they put. Listen, it's a lot going on. And then they said that the Iranians, they got like speedboats, underwater drones, and all this crazy stuff. I was like, wow. I was like, look, this ain't over. And they were like, oh, this is gonna force them to do the ceasefire. This is gonna force them. How you gonna force them? Like you cutting off their money. Like I'll be wanting to stick it to you. I'll be wanting to say I can blow up a ship. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's gonna but all he gonna do, if anything, is just cause the price of oil and gas to go up. And I told you he trying to crash the economy. I honestly do feel that he trying to, well, they are trying to sit up here and hold this economy up to property. I'm telling you, they said May. I heard May. I think June is when the thing will crash. I honestly do feel that. Cause they said we almost out of gas anyway. Like, y'all better prepare. That's all I'm gonna say. What's up, Cheryl the Sporter Burnett? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Y'all better prepare. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I don't see how this is gonna work out. Like, you creating forever enemies. Forever, even people who are our allies, they not cool with this mess. And now you bringing in China and Russia. I keep saying China and Russia, but yeah. So I don't know. It's about to get murky. Egyptian goddess says definitely the goal is to crash. Yeah, definitely the goal is to crash and to push us towards that digital currency. I'm telling you right now, it's to push us towards that digital currency. That's what it is. I understand what he's doing, and don't take this the wrong way. I understand what he's doing. I told y'all last night he is trying to maintain that the United States is the world economic power. So he's striking anything and everything that could take the United States out in terms of that. Right now, they see they need oil, energy. Because if we move to this whole data center AI thing, the person who's able to have control the energy is the one that's going to win the race, right? No one good is a chip or a microchip or whatever if you cannot turn on the power. And I think that's what's going on right now. So, like I said, he went to Venezuela, then he went to Iran. The next is Greenland. So that's what I'm telling you. So I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know. Like I said, be careful, y'all, because then the man gonna say y'all gonna wish. So Iran says I don't know who he was. Some Iranian, Pakistani said y'all complaining about $5 gas. Y'all gonna wish y'all had $5 gas in a couple of months or weeks. I was like, what? I'm like, it's so much. It's like, why don't y'all turn on the motherfucking oil reserves? But they don't want it. What good is you turn on the oil reserves if the ships are not getting through to get to the people the oil? Ooh, Jesus. Anyway, yeah. All right. Thank you. She said, feel free to tip our host, Sir King Crown. Listen, now let me get into this real quick regarding this whole, what's up, Dreamy Genie Blue? How you doing? Good to see you. Let me get into this whole situation with Lemons Page. Now, I heard about it. I didn't go live because he always complaining. Oh, you always jumping immediately in stuff when I got something going on. I'm like, no, I don't. You got a lot of shit going on. And I don't say shit. I don't really say nothing. But this one, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll wait a day, wait until see what happens. So they took Lemon Page again, right? Now, I was saying this the other day. I said, we were playing Fame. We were playing the song Fame. Everything that did not say in that song at the time that song was made did not happen. But now, if you listen to the lyrics of that song, a lot of that stuff has happened. And I'm like, damn. I'm really sitting over here like, damn. I'm like, damn. So they took your new page. Now you ain't got no chance of that getting monetized. And I always told myself this could have been avoided. Right? Be careful what you say. Treat people with dignity and don't brag about the bag. Simple. But your thrill for danger, you always want to put on this character that is not you. Okay, that's the sad part. You don't live the life you speak. And now it's got you in a whole bunch of shit, offline, online. You can't even maintain a page. The sad part about it, Lemon, is you have to rely on people to have a broadcast. And it's sad because you don't have no talent. And that's what's gonna keep getting your page fucked up. Hershey messed up your page, right? You need people to come on your page who got issues with other people. You allow them to come on and say shit about other people on your page, which gets you tangled in some shit. You was over there talking about, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with the Cloud Diva or whatever lady popped up on your panel. See, but they be bringing your stuff on their page, and then they say, oh, since he allowed it, we gonna strike him. Nah, VS, I'm not blaming you. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yvonne been a member for, you tried to warn, I did. But Yvonne been a member for 13 months. Thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate your support. She says, you tried to warn him, just saying. Yeah, I did try to warn him. And what they say, I was jealous. Oh, you jealous. Oh, the student has surpassed the teacher. How can the student surpass the teacher when he can't even keep his own day? He can't even make it to school? He can't even keep the lights on. So how did he? I was like, where did they come from with that? I just like, anyway. But thank you, Yvonne. We appreciate you. You know, support goes a long way over here. So we do want to celebrate those who celebrate that program. Here we go. Somebody ought to praise him in here. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I really do appreciate you. I really, 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 really do. And also, I appreciate you not celebrating, but appreciating the music as well. Where's my other clip of appreciation? Where'd it go? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Thank you so much, Yvonne. But yeah, so I was saying that I'm like, yo, like, and that's the bad part because everybody has had to adapt when the whole thing where okay, when they try to like black out your channel, you had to adapt. Jay Wilson, they'll black out his channel, don't hear his link. He still gotta find a way, whether it was that badass singing he still gotta find a way to keep it entertaining for the people, right? But in your case, you sit up here and you didn't sit up here and thought you did a smart thing, you made a dumb thing. You sit up here and canoodle with people in different areas and different sections, knowing maybe you knew how they got down, maybe you didn't know how they got down. I don't know, but it was dumb nonetheless because you're sitting over there messing with people who are envious of what you got, and they taking you out the game. You are not safe, and then you're gonna sit over here and like do what you did to Jay Dunn. Now, I'm not saying what all that other stuff, whatever. Jay Dunn is Jay Dunn, but at the end of the day, what's up, Timo? So, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. At the end of the day, Everybody, you know what people's triggers are. You know what to say and what gonna really get them mad and what gonna get them to hone in on you. And you know certain people not to fuck with, but you still like to fuck with them because you have a penchant for danger. You love danger. So now apparently, Jay Dunn done said that she's reporting him from circumvention and message YouTube and all that other stuff. I'm like, Jay Dunn is not somebody you really want on you because she's like a little chihuahua. She's not gonna let go until she gets ready to let go. So it's like it's those you can play with and those you can't play with. Like you gonna sit over there and say what you said to R and Y, and then surprised that they put paperwork on you. Allegedly, they put paperwork on you. But I always tell them, I say you can't say things because what you are a man. A man can't say certain things to a woman like a woman can say to a man. You just can't do that. It comes in your delivery. It's totally different. I told him that on Avatar Nation when he was here. I said, look, man, you gotta be careful the way you talk to people because it's really gonna get you in a world of situation. And look what it's got him. And look what it got. All that bravado, all that pride. 8 hours on the live, and you can't even recover the motherfucking live. You can't even recoup it. And then on top of that, you so stupid. I hate to call somebody stupid, but you so stupid. You thought you were going to go sit up here and keep putting the same thumbnails over and over and over again, knowing people get hit for copyright. Inside to be set to outside, and you kept doing it. Kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it. I would, if that was me, I would have just struck you just on the fact that you could take my work alone, take the concept of it, even if it's not, just take the intellectual property associated behind that. Kept doing it, and then you just so hard headed. Then your dumbass, okay, now he finally got it, so he's sitting up there taking pictures of him covering his eye, okay, with his natural eye patch, right? But then this is the dumb thing: he uploads the same motherfucking avatar for when he goes live, helping Jay Dunn and whoever prove their case of circumvention. I'm like, you are guys to be the dumbest person I know. You're gonna use the same red do-rag, the same image of you covering your eye. All they gotta simply say, oh, you see doing the broadcast, this is the same person, you're in the same image. Just dumb. I'm like, ah. And what's even the craziest part, y'all? He gotta reach out to victim on. I heard him talking yesterday with the brief part I peeked in, and I felt bad. I felt bad for Lemon at that point because he was like, oh, um, we spent so much time in the background. We spent hours trying to appeal the thumbnails, and it didn't work. I was sitting there like, oh my God. And you know what? I was thinking of that. I said, that's so sad. He got a resource like myself that he could ask, but he is too, I don't know what it is. He's too arrogant. He's too prideful that he rather canoodle with the wolves that got him in this situation, who really only talking with him to get the intel that he got going on and sharing it with his nemesis in the back end. That's all they doing. They not for you. And I feel he talking to this person, talking to a Ken Nola. I'm like, what the fuck can a Ken Nola tell you? And you playing pity pat with the motherfucker, knowing that anything you tell him, he's sharing it through different channels to the people you hate. He probably sharing it with Jay Dunn. And I'm like, you are stupid. And I say that. And I just sit back here and I'm like, well, you gonna have to humble yourself. I know it pains him to sit up here and say, "Oh, I should reach out to Sir King, but I'm not going to do it because that means that he know more than me or whatever, or that it proves that I fail." I don't know what, but I'm like, you reaching out to the wrong ones. You reaching out to the wrong ones. They envious of what you got. I ain't envious because I had all that. I had all that. They want what you got. So the people you really think ain't your friend, and you sharing all your stuff with you. Like you shared nothing. I'm not coming that with you, VS, but he said the I don't know, the day or the day after his page got struck. I think it was the night of. He woke up like, oh, I'm sleepy. I'm just waking up, and I got this, and I had to go use the bathroom. And he said that such like a little child. Oh, I had to go to use the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and then who cares if you went to the fucking bathroom? That is a normal bodily function. Like, why did you? I just don't understand. That's just weird to me. But anyway, he sat up there and sent the receipt to VS. Now, VS, I'm not knocking you. I'm not. I'm just giving the actual outline of events. He goes and says, well, she just reads out what happened, what he sent her, which is right. But when she reads it out, she reads that he has one strike on his channel. I was like, oh, hell no. Not your fault, VS. I'm not knocking you for that. But I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Because when she did that, that let them know how many more strikes they got to go. I was like, oh Lord, because it could have been a warning, it could have been something like that, but to let everybody know, oh Lord, we got two more strikes, we got two more strikes to go. And I'm like, so you trust them people who just playing games in your face. And I think they just like this. They like, you know how a cat got a little mouse and they play with the mouse and let it try to get away, and then they get too far, they come and reel it back in. That's what this all reminds me of. It all reminds me of that. I'm like, you talking to the wrong motherfuckers. And then you talking bad about you getting help from people that you dogged out, expecting them to be 100% loyal. I don't know if you have some kind of what they call a disassociation disorder, where you have a hard time just like not understanding. You really think that like there's a straight direct line between online and real life, and there isn't. He keeps saying, "This I don't know why you guys take this off YouTube. You are so weird, bruh. What are you doing? Like, you talked about real life people's situations, real life people's ailments, stuff that's personal to them, and you just think that because you're in this virtual medium, they're just supposed to just ignore that. You dumb." Because if that's the case, your mindset should be the same thing about the money too. Oh, it came from a virtual space, so therefore the money ain't real. Like, you can't pick and choose what you want to apply to real life and what you don't. Like that. But the sad part about this was like he had somebody to tell him this. No, I'm not gonna say it. He knew all this. He just wants to ignore it as if he's supposed to get some special exemption pass. Dissociative disorder, if that's the right disorder, I don't know. Well, I don't know. So that's what I got to say. And that just hurt. Well, not hurt me, but it's just like you're reaching out to all these people who get, and then they're bragging about who took down his page. You know what? It may have been a collective effort, just like it is when y'all sit up here and report pages and the page goes down in the middle of the live. It's not just because of one person, it's a collective effort. So Jay Dunn may have done her thing, then they may have got a report from Octavius or whatever, and then they may have said, okay, well, there's credibility behind this, page be gone. So I don't know. But like I said, he should be killing the streets right now. But you gotta have talent. You have to have talent. And that's something he don't have. And that's clearly transparent when you allow people on your page when you don't know what their agenda is. And that's just the situation, you know? Oh, what's up, Me Mug? How you doing? Good to see you. Me Mug says it's always collective. Yeah, it is. Yvonne says first Octavius helps him, then Octavius claims to take his page down. Make that make sense. I don't know, Yvonne. Yvonne, I just like I said, the people that he said helping him are the same ones trying to take him down. But they know he gullible. I will say that he ain't never reached out to me. Not saying that he owe me anything like that, or not that I'm saying I'm looking at, but nigga, if I was in the situation you was, I'll be climbing through the window to come back home. But he bragging about how I blocked Sir King as if that's a badge of honor. Go ahead and keep me blocked. Okay, you gonna sit up here and be banded from the internet or banded from YouTube. Like, that's crazy. Now that's that. But like I say, it's your mouth that got you in this situation, and making what it say, writing checks that your ass can cash, you know? You can't read. Like I don't. You can't really read. I can't you read, Lemon? But there's a lot of people who read better than you. And what I mean, I'm not talking about like this is somebody. I'm actually talking about looking at the details of what circumvention is, what applies to circumvention, what is harassment and bullying, all that. You don't read that stuff. You don't like to read. When they said that saying, Lemon, keep something, if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in the book, that applies to you, Lemon, because you can't read. I don't know if you can't read because of that. You can't read. And this time you need to be reading the fine details. And then people talk about, oh, somebody was talking about, oh Lord, let's talk about Sassy. Sassy was over there on ODS panel. Sassy, it is not our responsibility or is nobody wants to hear you ruin the broadcast as you're a guest on a panel because you decided to leave for a religious commitment. It's your responsibility to catch your ass up. Nobody's like, oh, what happened? I missed all that. To get your ass down off the panel, go to the live that you missed and watch it before you come up there expecting everybody to fill you in. That was so annoying. Oh my God. Her spirit just echoes through the damn speakers of the electronic device that's overbearing. 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 It's like, you be like, oh, I'll be excited. Ooh, we haven't seen that person in a while. And then they come back and like, oh, they back again. I was just like, oh my God. Anyway, what was I gonna say about that? Oh, they were talking about, they could get her for Lemon could get paperwork on harassing Jay Dunn. No, you can't. No, you cannot. Because in the court, what's going to happen is the court is going to look at YouTube. YouTube is going to say, well, that person is doing what we encourage in our community of users, which is keeping the platform safe from bullying and harassment. And the reason why we acted in the way we acted was because we found that what she reported was consistent with our community guidelines. So all the people telling them they encourage her to call and harass and get her on paper, for what? For what? Y'all just gonna be wasting y'all time. I'm just telling you right now. Now, it depends on what your argument is. If it's for the YouTube page, sorry, that's not going to work. Because if YouTube thought that her claims were frivolous, they would not have, first of all, repeatedly corresponded with her, and then second of all, would not have removed the page. So that's what I got to say. QI says if they listen to any of his lies, it would be over. QI, like I always say, it's his mouth. That's the crazy part about it. It's his mouth. Now you can say with Hershey, with Hershey, it wasn't his mouth. But still, you're the platform owner. That's when you tell me, I just had to take Creed to the motherfucking bathroom. Well, brother, you need to go take the phone with you. You mobile. You just say you don't use your device, your computer. So why is it, I had to take Creed to the bathroom, but you leave your phone behind? That's weird within itself. Tell Creed, you're not going to go out for a couple of hours, so go use the bathroom, and then you start your broadcast. Because all that, and then the person comes and say what they say, and then you don't know what happened. Like somebody was arguing on his panel. And then when they start arguing, getting wild to striking his page, she came back. Wait. I was walking my dog. Okay. All right. All right. Fruit Labor says, I am finally getting my money's worth out of Netflix and Hulu. Yeah. I heard Netflix is saying they're going to get rid of that thing where like you have to have a protected password or something, like everybody in your house can't use it. Because I know what they're doing. They're fearing that people are going to cut the cord because of this upcoming recession. So, for some reason, I don't believe Sassy wasn't watching. Oh, we know we know she wasn't. We know she was. We know she was. I don't know. I don't know. She's another embellisher. All right, let me see what she's saying. Be gentle with Sassy. Why crack smoke? Why you ain't been with Sassy as long as I've been with Sassy. She's another controller. Do you know her origins? Her origins were over here in Avatar Nation. And she felt like she wanted to determine the emojis without consulting me that was going to be used for the whole, like, 13 thing, for the whole Avatar Nation thing. And I'm like, no, we not no bees or whatever she decided to select something. I say, no. And then she felt like kind of offended, and then got on her merry way and said I was doing too much. How you? Who put that in my chat? Hold on. Who said that? Crack Smoke. How would you feel if I said, okay, I want to put some damn tomatoes instead of a crack pipe as the damn official image of Crack Smoke Nation? You would be you'd be like, what? You'd be like, what? Tomatoes? You better ask me first, right? You would be offended. So that's how I felt. That's how I felt if I came up in your Crack Smoke Nation and used tomatoes instead of a crack pipe. So yeah, she came up there doing it. It was non-apologetic about it. Mm-mm. Thank you, Sally O'Malley. She's a diva versus Clyde. Yeah, so he better stay out of women's business. So VS isn't the one to be scared of. It's actually I'll say both scared of both of them. What's up, the Queen Bee? For you reacts. The only time he'll go to court is over his drunk driving. And then he told us, oh, it wasn't a building, it was another car. He talked too much. I didn't know it wasn't a building. Now I know you were late. You were late. No, because what was being reported was that it was property damage to the building. He the one that said it was another car. Now he liked to lie. So I said, it was another car that you hit? Oh, okay. All right. So I was just saying. Thank you, Yvonne. No need for celebration, maybe just my song later. Which song? Let me know. Cause I have a plethora, but I know which one. I think I know which one it is, but I don't want to assume since you paid for a music request like a jukebox. So thank you for hitting the jukebox, Yvonne. Appreciate you. Let me see what y'all said. Sally O'Malley, she says you had a cult. That's true. You're right. Thank you for the good memory, Sally O'Malley. She did say I had a cult, or we were like a cult or something. And the whole narrative they were trying to spin at that time was that we were a cult. I don't do it. I don't like that shit. I don't like the word cult because that means that I'm controlling people and I'm putting people in a trance and I'm making them drink certain kind of juice and they got to give me 45% of their earnings. No, and then we live in some out distant land or something. No, don't do that. This ain't no James Jones over here. Oh, the Jim Jones, whatever his name was. All right, he really only respects VS because he's scared of her. No, and he should be. He should be. He should be. Told him watch his mouth. Uh-oh. Um, let me see. What else? Anything else? Okay, I think I got every comment. Sorry, I'm trying to get y'all comments on the small ass screen. If I pass mental health on here, and he's not the only one, it's past mental health on here. Oh, there's a lot of people out here, yeah, bothered or disturbed or whatever. That's why I told him. I said, also, you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who you're talking to. All that stuff that you said and cursing out, they may take that as for real, because you may have said something that triggered them in their real like that happened in their real life. Come on, man. Like you gotta realize this is not just your world. You saying stuff, you don't know who might live around in the same complex as you. You don't know if your neighbor might be one of the people in your chat since you brag about your page so much. You know? That's the crazy part about it. Y'all out here bragging to people don't even know who watching your motherfucking page. And it be sure. Anyway. He respect her more than his own mammy. Because yeah. Shirley says everything in fame is Lemon's fate. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all I hope is just that um karma in the world lets him down gently. Because let me tell you something, everybody not gonna keep subscribing to this 7 page, I think now. What's up, Solar Flare? It's a 7 page now we had to subscribe to, 5, 6, or 7 page. Like, come on now, you know, like, come on. But like I said, he ain't got no talent though. It's not like I feel. Let me just be honest. He needed the jungle juice to turn up. Let's be honest. He needed the jungle juice to turn up, and now that there's some restrictions on the jungle juice, he's just boring. What's up? What's up, L Blue? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And then not to be boring, but to remain sober, he has to invite people over. right? He has to do it. You know, you know. Sorry, man says right. No cult here. That's what Sassy said. S key first. Ooh, that flush thing really got people mad. Philly T said, Sally, I know it was said because I was here, but it's definitely not true. No, ain't no damn cult. They said the same thing about 5A. They said the same thing about Sean Bradley. Anytime you got a following, it's a cult. No, people can move how they choose to move, and that's what I got to say about that. Anything else? So, yeah, that was crazy because they said, oh, he's down 7 days. He got hit, then he was down 7 days, and then the next thing you know, I guess Jay Dunn and whoever went to work on that page reported it to Google. I'm like, damn. But see, that's the thing. He not. I know I'm repeating myself, and I was just trying to think. Okay, how could he got past the circumvention? Right? He changed his name. Right? He changed his name, but he didn't change the presentation, and that's how I feel like he fucked up. He changed the name, but he didn't change the presentation. And when you do, I'm not condoning circumvention. I'm not doing that. But if you got to change every fucking thing. You got to change the background. He needed to come on here like a flamingo. That was should have been his avatar, motherfucking flamingo with a red bandana. If he wanted to keep any semblance of the past page, we need to come on here. I don't know. I don't come on here as a trash can. I don't know. But you just can't go back using the same thing as you do as your avatar. It just ain't gonna work. I'm sorry, it just wasn't gonna work. Wasn't. What's up, Dr. Yanni M? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Sassy was just joking though. No, I don't play games like that with Sassy. Sassy is a very passive, aggressive, overbearing, entitled lady. And if you express your position when it's your stake of land, she gets highly offended because he's with Sassy. Is her way or the highway? Now she'll acquiesce, but she'll acquiesce begrudgingly to the point that she know that she's leaving a negative aura. Like she's not gonna be like, oh, okay, my bad, I'm sorry. I don't know. She's like, oh, okay, well, if you feel that way, that's how you feel then. I know better next time. Just like, okay, yeah, you acknowledging what I'm saying, but you leaving a nasty stake on it. Rather be, oh, really? I had no idea. I'm sorry. My apologies. You see what I'm saying? So that's how Sassy get down. Always and forever. Pre-Lent and post-Lent. Ghetto, there's a video going around with you. They saying that's you at that basement party with that male stripper. It looked like you ghetto. I'm just saying, so you might want to get ahead of that out there. It was on Tasha K's. It's circulating on. I don't know if you had a basement party this weekend, but with your bros or whoever. But it looked like a whole bunch of older men with a younger man and some BVDs and some white sneakers out there shaking his booty. And it look like you the one holding the motherfucking camera. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you, I look out for you when I can. But when I saw the man holding that motherfucking camera like that, panning it around, start with the gay talk, bro. Okay, bye. Did I say you was gay? Did I see? That's the thing. You just told on yourself. All I said was, ghetto, that looks like a man on the internet holding a selfie of somebody down at the basement party. It's even on Tasha K. I said, hey, it looked like you. I said, did I say it was you? Did I say ghetto? Delete that clip. I don't know if it's you. I'm just letting you know that there's a motherfucking clip out here that looked like you at a basement party with a young man in his BBDs and some white Air Force Ones shaking it tail feather. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I didn't say you was gay. Did I? No. Every time I come in here and say hi, you bring us. No, I don't. Stop lying on me. Stop lying. I don't never say you gay. I don't never say you gay because I know that's the running rumor around here. Now, what I did say you were, I said you be trying to do the young dances and stuff like that for someone who's advanced in age. I said you almost passed out and had a heart attack doing the Running Man that one time we saw you. That's all I said. I didn't say you were gay. I didn't. I said you have youth envy. That's what I said. I said that's why you were always hanging around Lemon. I said that Lemon looked up to you and thought you were maybe were a mentor to him. That's what I said. But I never said that you was gay. Okay? Now I said that being facetious and being comedic, that there's a clip out here that look like you, and it do look like you. Now those who seen it, I think they would say it look like you too. Now, if you say that's not you, that's it. But I mean, you can leave. I'm not a cult. I'm not a cult. Okay, I'm not a cult. And I see ghetto CPA, but I don't see ghetto CPA member. I don't see that. So, I mean, I don't think I even got a cash out from you. So, I mean, you could go. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt me none. It ain't gonna hurt my pockets. I mean, I'm just saying, you threatening to leave, and I'm letting you know the door is wide ass open. I'm just letting you know. That's all. It's a clip. You ain't even seen the clip. You ain't even look at the clip. You be like, damn, Sir King is right. They look like me. And you be like, damn, you know? Oh, Lord, don't mess with me, bro, about those gay rumors and say I'm gay. Did I say you were gay? I did not say you were gay. I said there's a clip going around with a whole bunch of men down in the basement with a man that's young in his BVDs that's dancing, stripping, or whatever. And I said, you look like the person holding the clip. That's it. I mean, hold the phone. That's all. You didn't even see the clip. You know how many times people come over here talk, Sir King gay, limit his boyfriend. And I'm like, whatever. Like, ghetto, grow up, brother. Like, if somebody calling you gay, who cares? Who cares? Do they really know you gay? No. Do they see you punching your girl? Who? No. So they don't know what. So who cares? Who cares? Like, are you gonna lose a tax deduction because you gay? Like, come on, man. Like, that be tripping me out with that whole gay shit. Like, for real, like, it is what it is. Like, if you gay, you gay. Whatever. You straight, you straight. Like, it ain't like you gonna be penalized and get a IRS 10% because now you gay and you not gay. Lord, this is crazy talk. Britt Brown was said the bald headed guy that was in the camera. I saw that clip, SK. The bald headed guy that was in the camera. Right. Anyway, child, this is what did Kwani say? This is the entertainment application. Oh, you say phenomenal Scorpio SK. If Ghetto is a very emotional male. Well, then the internet is not for Ghetto. The internet is not for Ghetto. Then this is not for him. Then if he's very emotional like that. Oh, Sugar and Spices SK. Why are you always talking about gay this and gay that? Bet you say the word. No, not really. No, I'll say that because that's what people want to label somebody as gay all the time. Oh, you gay, you gay, you gay. That's what people love to come up with. So I thought it was funny, but apparently not. Let me just say, Ghetto, you couldn't last a day in my shoes as a content creator. Because all the shit I go through, all the shit we went through in the heyday, Lemon's his lover. Oh, y'all Lemon's jealous because Sir King's jealous because Lemon broke up with him, and and for Lemon to leave, they broke up, and like all the gays like, sure, okay, whatever. Oh Lord, there's so many other things to be jealous. I mean, not be jealous, to be upset about in this world. Anyway. He mad about that, but he ain't mad about he could be called to war. I just cuss you niggas out. They mad because I chin check. Oh, I thought you were about to say because you had look. Anyway, you had multiple chins on your neck. But anyway, that's all right. I just mad at you. They mad because I check chins. Mad, not made. They mad because I check chin. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me see what else y'all say in the chat. They love to accuse black men. Well, they just think that something. They think that like they're gonna hurt a black man to his core because I guess by saying that you saying that he less of a man. I mean, like I don't know. I've been around here too long for that. You know, checking chins is East Coast talk. But no offense, ghetto. That's outdated. Do they really say that now today? Like that's I don't know. Mm. I thought you been saying you a ghetto city. I thought you been saying cash and checks. But anyway, what do I know? I don't know. I don't know. Poppy says Poppy 85 say SK. I just saw that clip on TikTok. All I was saying to myself, somebody daddy is at the event. I know, right? I said that. I said somebody grandpapa, somebody granddaddy, somebody uh maintenance director is at that motherfucker. Somebody property manager is at it was down there because they were too listen, y'all see that clip? They were too smooth and nonchalant about that. Like it was nobody protesting. And to me, Poppy 85, that lets me know that's a regular occurrence. That was a regular occurrence. It was nobody appalled. It was nobody sitting up there like, oh my God, what the hell? Oh, hell no. It wasn't nobody running. They up there smoking cigars, looking around. Some of them just didn't even care. Like, what the hell? Like, and get this. I know you saw that crack smoke. Somebody put dollars or now I didn't say bands. Somebody put dollars in what do you call it, a garter belt? I don't know. In the what? Like so somebody actually had to go over there and tip him. Why anyway. Anyway. Yeah, somebody getting kicked out tonight. Somebody getting kicked out tonight because you know they slowing that down. They are slowing down that video, looking at who they know in that video, all that. But why the fuck would they, why would he post that anyway? Why would that man that did that post that anyway? And you know what would be the crazy thing? If you went as an invitation, like you know how your friend invites you to a party, they be like, oh, let's go over to Marcus' house. They over there watching the game. All right, I'm gonna go over there. And you just go just to be a good friend or just so that you can have something to do. And you wind up in that damn internet circus that's about to happen. Wow. I was just, ooh, Crack Smoke said that shit was crazy. Yeah, that let me tell you something. There was some old heads up in there, some old heads that's getting ready to retire. And it's there. It's about to be, yeah, it's about, yeah, they about to have some issues with their wife or girlfriend. Somebody about to get divorced and take all that money, all that money. Sugar Spice, since you brought up gay, did you hear what Stefan said at binaries? No, 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 mm-mm, mm-mm. What did Stefan say at binaries? Enlighten me. Let me see. Okay, I'll try to read your comments. Okay. Um. Well, since we talk about gay, Brian was over there talking about, oh, he could have date Honest Row because he don't date cross dressers. And I'm like, motherfucker, what are you? These people are weird. And I'm like, Brian, weren't you the one getting ready to go to Virginia? Talking about you going to go over there in a whole damn Chewbacca suit with a blonde wig on and name yourself LaDonna? These people, I tell you, you know what it is? It's so much motherfucking self-hate going on that these people hating people that they want to be. They hating people that they want to be. He made Honest Road put on that damn blonde wig and sat in his car. And Brian don't have the courage to do it, so therefore he mad at Honest Road, even though he's sitting up here trying to find a way to jump on Honest Road back. Y'all weird. These people are weird. And yeah, Ness coming back, being a lesbian found the Lord and then hating all the lesbian supporters. What? 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 Dude. And then what happened then if Ness goes back to lesbianism? She gonna expect people to understand, y'all. This world, I just laugh at this world. This world is crazy. This world is absolute crazy. Who is the daughter's age? It has a Miss Ghetto who is his daughter's age. What? That Ghetto CPA has a Miss Ghetto who is the daughter's ages. I don't know why y'all talking about that man kids. I don't know that man kids. The music on the back was, oh yeah, that was even crazier. What was that? And that's the thing with Tasha K Post, she couldn't play the music. That's why she was playing that crazy ass stuff. Tasha K, let me tell you something. I thought, I hope this word get back to her. Tasha K, I understand that you're trying to promote your brand or whatever that oil or that whatever you promoting. I understand that. But the thing is, you putting out a story that people want to hear, or people want to see, or learn about, and then you cut straight to your damn promotion about your stuff. And I mean, like, listen, it don't need like sometimes her promotion is longer than the damn clip you can go see. And it's just a killjoy. You trying to understand the story, then whoop, it cut right to her promotion of her stuff. And it make you not want to purchase her stuff because that's not what we there for. That shit should be 5 seconds max. 7, 8 seconds. Oh, don't forget to purchase Tasha's K healthy seed oil or whatever. That's it. Damn, do I have to be a brand social media manager for Tasha K? Lord have mercy. Now the music in the back, sorry, the music on the back was I love, yeah, yeah. I was like, he trying to expose the men or right. But were they playing that track in the back while he was dancing? But something's not right about that Poppy 85 because, but then Poppy 85, what do we know? That may have been a gay basement. That may have been a gay basement. Everybody there was loud and proud. But them dudes, nah, I can't say that. Because them dudes look like sanitation workers, utility workers. That nah, man, nah, I can't give them that pass. Cause no, I see that. No, see, that's where I go wrong trying to get everybody benefit of the doubt. But none of them dudes was trying to hide. I don't understand. But then again, maybe you think he was going. Maybe you think he was doing a FaceTime and showing one of his gay buddies, and then it wound up being posted. Look, I don't know, and I'm not gonna sit here trying to mentally derange myself, thinking of excuses that they should be thinking of. I don't know. Oh Lord, Diana from Brooklyn says, "Hey CPA, you still mad at your homie? Who that? Who that? Diana from Brooklyn? Who that? Oh damn! For instance, I would have buy that oil anyway. You could probably start a coffee." Oh Lord, why did she say that? This is all alleged. Even my name is alleged. Why does she say that? That's weird to me. I don't understand. I never understood. I'm sure there's some backstory to that. SK, please ask Ghetto why he blocked me because I said he's emotional. He said he's that all the time. I don't know. For them, I think that blocking game is so weak. I said that the other day. Why people block other people? Like unless somebody is straight up harassing you, and I mean like harassing like 5, 6 direct messages to you. If you can't take the heat, then stay in the clouds. I don't understand why people, oh, I block, y'all block, y'all block. I'm like, that's so weak. No, I want to see everything you say. I want to see everything to say you say. So when you sit up here and do an about face, I can be like, no, look at this receipts, what I got for you. This is what you said in 2022. Okay, that's why I don't like you because you said this in 2022. These people crazy. Ooh, they want to say everything and everything. Ghetto says Diana never. Mm. No game. I guess Diana, you gotta go to what they call it? Show all comments. Yes, that SK. It was wild. On topic. Are you keeping up with Diddy being released out of jail prison because he was given too much time? Too much time? What? Oh. No. What you should be asking is, Diddy gonna be added to the Usher and Chris Brown tour? Now you know that's gonna be messed up if they allow Diddy to be a guest to show a guest appearance at the Usher, and that's gonna get murky. Because Usher gonna have to tell him no, or Chris Brown gonna have to tell him no. Like, what happened if he just want to pop up and just get on stage? You have to tell him no. Like, Diddy need to wait. I don't know, because that's one of the things. Do you if you Diddy, do you go and strike while the iron is hot, or do you wait and take the risk of your name not really being that relevant? I don't know. But I don't know. If I was Diddy, I would do I don't know. I would do a press tour, but I wouldn't fuck up nobody else's shit though. For real. For real. Listen, they got this clip out with Offset. That shit looks so damn real. Like, he had a concert and he got this song talking about, oh, TJ shot me in my booty or something like that. I thought it was really one of his songs, and that shit was AI. They had him rolling out in a damn wheelchair. Then part of the clip shows him standing up, and then the other clip shows the crowd, him in the crowd surfing with him in the wheelchair. That thing looks so real, but while it looked real, it scared the hell out of me because Offset looked so real, and the vocals were on point. But I was like, nah, Offset can't sing like that. But if y'all see that, man, I feel sorry. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Are they attacking that dog? Oh, no, they being buddies. Good. Um, yeah, so I'm scared. I'm scared for all the Hollywood actors. That shit look real. I had to watch it 2 or 3 times. The fans look real. It look real. If you ever get to see, if y'all see that clip out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. That shit look real. I'm like, damn, Offset made a song off of that. And that could be a banger. But how I knew it wasn't, I was like, that's all he gonna say? That's all the song gonna say? That's all the song gonna say? All it said was like, TJ shot me in my booty or something like that. I don't know. I remember the whole song. But I saw the song say, I said, nah, that's not really him. But I was like, damn, oh Lord. And it gets annoying because every time I go to social media, I'm trying to figure out, is this real? Is this true? Are they really showing a boat blown up? Or is this something from 1999? It's crazy. It's crazy. So, SK, please take your nighttime spot. I was up all night watching Al Jazeera. Sally O'Malley, the nighttime spot is so hard. That's why Lemon is perfect for the nighttime spot. Because he got nothing to do in the daytime. All he got to do is walk Creed. That's it. That's it. Walk Creed. That's it. I tell people, hey, if you ain't got it is so hard. It is draining. It really is. The nighttime spot is draining. Even if you try to do it and you got a full-time gig, it's still draining. If you go to bed at 3 and gotta be up at 6 or 7, it's still draining. It's just I think these electronic devices, they suck a lot of energy out of us. It is just so draining. It really is. It really, really is. And that's why it's hard. Because you also got to do your research during the day unless you got a good ass team. Why skip your comment? I don't know, because StreamYard sometimes don't post all the comments. Let me see what you say, Sugar and Spice. If I skipped your comment, just write it again. Copy and paste. Stefan said Cowboy be taking dick on video and calling Blanco man's daddy. I think we all knew that a little bit. Because one day he sat up there and said he had a client and the client didn't make him pay. So yeah, and based on what Lemon said about what was in that video, we know he like We know what Shaquem be doing out here. I just a lot of people know he got issues and they be taking a light on him. I mean, he even say what he do. They say he even got a what a freak Twitter, a freak Twitter. So yeah, y'all please thumbs up the live. It'd be tremendously appreciated, y'all, because I do my research for y'all, and I try to be giving y'all insightful commentary, and I also be giving y'all real hand accounts of what be going on between women, knowing that I know him for 5 years virtually, and can share my sentiments. So yeah. Drop in the T. What's going on? Drop in the T. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Now listen, y'all. I'm gonna do something for Mother's Day. Since y'all up in here, if y'all want a song made, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Can I do this? Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Okay, listen, y'all. So if you want a song made for your mama, hit me up on IG, avatar __nation, or you can hit me up under Mike Drumlin on Twitter. So like I told you, I was gonna put together a song, a Mother's Day song, so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Hey, hold on, hopefully y'all still there. Wati. There you go. There you go. There you go. I know, no sound, because I'm working in the background. We working in the background, no sound. That's how I know y'all still want to be here. All right, what? Yes, yeah. Just walk Creed. That's all he gotta do in the morning. Just walk Creed. And then talk about he gonna make a ham sandwich or something like that. I don't know. Whatever you say he eating. I don't know. But I think he's getting the song together. Thank you, Phenomenal. Yes, I was. Okay, so like I said, if you want a song made for your mother, I'm offering that as a wonderful Mother's Day gift. I think that could be a great keepsake. All right, so let me play something real quick because I told you I was going to demonstrate with that. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see how this work out, y'all. Happy Mother Day. For your mama. No. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day on your special day. Know that you are number one, and I hope this day is full of fun. It's your day and it's gonna be full of cheer. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Keep living life to the fullest.
don't stress, because God is keeping you blessed. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
All right, so this part here, like if you want to customize for your own or whatever you want to, I could obviously change I could change what the person is saying, but I'm only showing this part. I mean, I'm showing this part of it, so you can have it say what you want to say. If you want it tailored to your mother or whatever, your daughter or whoever. All right, so that's why I'm playing this part here.
Keep smiling and having fun. God has tremendously blessed you, so keep your head high and look forward to the many gifts that the Lord has in store for you. Happy Mother's Day.
All right, y'all. So that's that. If you want that, feel free to let me know. It could also be for a birthday too. So if you got a birthday coming up, if you want somebody to, you want to give that to them as a birthday gift, we can just switch up the lyrics real quick. So that's out there. If you want that, feel free to message me or leave a comment under the video. So rest in peace to your mother, phenomenal Scorpio. To all those whose mama's not around, rest in peace to them. Let me see. Yeah, let me see what y'all said. Shauna B says rest in peace to their mother too. Sunny Man says create a whole new anthem like the Stevie Happy Birthday to you for Mother's Day. Well, Avatar Nation's always been innovative, We never, follow the pack. We always did our own thing, still continue to do so to this day. So, you're welcome, Diana, from Brooklyn. Let me see what you're saying. Condolences to you, precious people. Yeah, condolences to everybody who, lost their loved one, lost their mother. That's not an easy thing to go through and stuff like that. I'm sure these times, every time we go through certain holidays, it can be very triggering, I know, for many. So thank you, Latanya Jones. So like I said, if you want to, if you're interested, feel free to let me know. You can reach out to me or leave a comment under the video. All right, I don't know anything else, y'all. I think I've given you pretty much what they've been talking about on the YouTube streets and all that. To wrap it up, Lemon, if you need help, the door is always open. The door is always open. I ain't blocked you on IG. It just kind of disturbs me that you're talking with these people who don't really care for you. And they're just continuing to inflict pain on you, And I know your pride is holding you back from whatever, trying to communicate, but that's something you got to get over, because I ain't blocked you. I ain't blocked you. You said you blocked me. So, but the door is always open, because right now I think you need good counsel. I think a lot of people are giving you counsel that they know is maybe not the best, but presenting it to you as if it is. So that's what I gotta say. With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all can find my music over there on Apple. I'm also on Twitter or X, Mike Drumlin. You can find a link over there as well. Feel free to follow me. I only got like 6 followers over there, but I know that's how the beginning process is. You start off small, then you get big. So you can find a lot of the hits over there. Now I know Yvonne paid for. Thank you, Natasha. I appreciate the wonderful compliment as well, and as well as Sally O'Malley said, "Great live." Thank you so much for your kind words. Please thumbs up the live. We truly tremendously appreciate that because that does matter. I just thought about ZS going up there with Lolo 8. Oh Lord. Yeah. What's up, Joyce Goodwin? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I hate this because I have so much love in my heart. Well, you always try to share your love with the world. Yes. You said Lemon is basically done. They were talking about that too. They were talking about how like they would recommend him to go to different platforms. Let me tell you something. It is the hardest thing to take people to another platform. It is hard. The only reason we were able to take people to stereo was because we needed a place for us to originally talk and not our shit be dissected. And nobody wanted to go and download another app except for your true people. Then once there started being monetary incentivization for that, that's when they started downloading. But it's hard. So for them to say, oh, you need to go to Twitch or you need to go to this, that is hard to do. Ain't nobody gonna go over there. Ain't nobody gonna be going to all these different applications for him when the main place of the drama, they be over there on Twitch, and the main place of the drama is YouTube. That ain't gonna work. That ain't that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So, thanks you, Fruit Slaver. I appreciate your compliment. Thank you. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. We're gonna recognize. Well, prayers up to you, Joyce Goodwin. I lost my mother 2 years ago. I'm still going through it. Yeah, that's hard to do. All right, y'all. We're gonna play Fame because Joyce Goodwin put a coin on it. So that's what we're gonna end with. Y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Please feel free to send a gesture, $, Circle I'll be tremendously appreciated. If you so choose to, please also thumbs up the live. I would appreciate that if nothing else. All right. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great day. Remember, prayer changes things, be the change you want to see in the world. And if you got Twitch is for gamers, yeah, but they moving that YouTube content over there for what they saying. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.
Fame has him going insane. Fame has him going insane, insane. There is this man who is chasing fame, but the fame has him going insane. He hits the bottle to make himself think he is a rebel. The bottle has him thinking he can revel and meddle with devils. His life is full of strife because he lives for drama that causes pain and creates disdain. Fame has him going insane. Fame has him going insane, insane. He has a dream of being a star. Little does he know he can't handle the birds or what he sees from afar. The poison in his bottle will keep him from being chosen. There's poison eggs and spew obscenities that offend many. He has no sense of loyalty, even to those who are royalty. He lies and lies to the point we wonder why. She yells and screams because she knows his quest for fame is only making him a lame while driving her insane. Fame has him going insane. Fame has him going insane.
Sorry, did you hear my comment, Sally? You said I don't know where that live is. Somebody will have to find that. I don't even know. Excuse me. I don't know certain lives and things and where they. I don't know where that is. Nasty Word says, "Don't give up on Lemon." I ain't never gave up on Lemon. Lemon gave up on me. he thought he was. He thought he was big and bad and britches and being disrespectful and then that the teacher, the master, I mean, the student has to pass the teacher. And I'm jealous because he's what made my channel pop and all. Nah, no. He gave up on us. And I know it pains him that he got all these people around him that he can't trust and he don't know, but he can't humble himself to maybe, like I said, come back home. He can't humble himself because he thinks that, that would be an admission of weakness. But that's on him. It's either keep getting devoured by the piranhas or come to shore. So it's up to him. Thank you, Queen Diva. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the music. You can add it to your personal collection on iTunes under Mike Drumlin. Excuse me. I get it. He listening, stay on his. It's like what is either life gonna break you. So you keep doing this until life breaks you, right? Or you get a judgment, or you get a lien on you for the rest of your life. So wherever you work, unless you getting stuff under the table, you're gonna get a portion of it taken out. So yes, the Teslas, we spent day and night with him for years, 5 years. People behind him trying to coach him up, but to me, it seems like a waste of time. Well, he don't want to. I guess I don't know. You are any kin to Fred, perhaps? Who's Fred? Who Fred? But I do want to tell y'all this. Please, I've been struggling with trying to find a place of peace, like a place of peace to walk at, because some places I can't walk. I ain't putting myself at risk or whatever, and stuff like that. But I found a place to walk, just to just process life and reflect on Sally O'Malley. That would have to be. Excuse me, y'all. I would have to do that the next live because Yvonne put a coin on it. So that's why I played Fame, because she put a coin on it. So I would have to play War next live. Plus, I don't have War queued up. Fred Hammond, the gospel singer. No, I only heard of him through the news, but I don't know him directly. But no. Which reminds me, I have to release that religious track that I made. But yeah, y'all gotta find a place of peace where y'all can, talk to the universe or whatever, because that was very therapeutic. And I prayed to God. I said, I need a place where I could walk or something that's peaceful, because you could walk in the city, but the city to me is not peaceful. And you can walk on a trail, But a trail sometimes ain't peaceful either. So just find a place that you can walk and reflect on the universe. And I think that's very beneficial, one, to your health and also to your mind. A lot of places for us don't have that place of peace, which causes us to continue to carry the stress from day to 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 day, to the point we get stressed out because we ain't got no place that we can just woosah at. And I think sometimes we need to have a long time without everybody being around or just knowing that society ain't being around. So, all right, with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Have a good one. I'll play War later on my next live, Sally O'Malley. I was just messing. There's a Fred Hammond gospel guy who, check him out. Yeah, I know who Fred Hammond is, but I'm no relation to him, though. He is still a wonderful person. I don't know about that, though. Nah, nasty work. I wouldn't say he's a wonderful person. Nobody who lies like that is wonderful. I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think he's on. I think wonderful is too strong of a descriptive adjective to give him. Now you can say still think he's a good person, okay, but wonderful, no, no, that's too. That's too. And that's the problem because I think people are placing labels on him that he don't deserve. When you lie and you use people as collateral damage and you blackmail people, no, that's not cool. That's not right. You got to change. And then I might say, oh, you turned into a wonderful person. But right now, he ain't that. And I think he knows that. So he ain't saying something that's. All the time, God is so good. Yes, but you got to know God. That's the thing. People waiting for God to do miracles for their life, but they ain't giving God no time. That's not how God works. Like when I was watching The Sopranos, I'm like, why the fuck they praying to God and they about to kill somebody? They doing the sign of the cross, kissing a rosary, saying a prayer to kill God's creation. I'm like, something don't matter. Something ain't right here. That always threw me off. I said, if you want God's blessings, you need to do right Monday through Sunday, not just Sunday. Monday through Sunday, not just Sunday. So it's just crazy how people. Oh well, God left God. Well, did you do? Did you pray? Did you thank God? Did you embody His principles? You know, they do say God is a jealous God. So. So I like the family here, Sir King. Thank you for being you. Well, I'm glad you say that because they be saying I'll be too controlling, I'm selfish, self-centered, all that. So I appreciate you saying that. I mean, when you got people who members for 53 months, and I don't need 200 people to be members 55. That's to me, that's the wrong. Because 200 people ain't liking you the same. When you got a good small collective group of people, that's just right. That's just right. You know, Zoph Rose says, right, you got to do your part. Move around. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate you, buddy Vaughn. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that as well. Because we try to do the right thing, and sometimes doing the right thing is not the most popular thing. So, but your conscience will tell you what's right, too. So, with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Have a great day, y'all. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.